アストロボーイ。
We gotta see if I remember how to do any of this. Jesus. I'm sitting here like, which button makes me smile? I don't even remember. Hi. I don't know why this is awkward all over again. Also, let me know if the microphone's okay. I bought a new mic, and I'm still not sure how to set it up in OBS. So. But I'm here, dude. I said I'd be here in September, and I'm really struggling to pull it off. I gotta hold up, my grandma's messaging me. She's always like, when I don't reply right away, she's always like, are you okay? I'm like, let me, Okay. caught up on that. Jumping 46, shut the fuck up. Oh, has it been enough time for me to swear in a YouTube video? I forgot about that. Grandma McGee mentioned Bog. Okay. So, I will let you know for the record, I'm only 24. Which already makes me feel old. Like, I feel like I can't properly say I'm in my early 20s anymore. I'm just in my 20s now. So I'm drinking tea. How old are you guys is the real question. You're calling me old. Damn, I still don't have a chair. I'm sitting on like a tiny ass foldable bar stool right now. Hold up. Okay. I actually have a chair coming from Amazon today. I'm not used to music playlists being like this. I was so confused on what's happening. But I'll have a gamer chair by the end of the day. Oh, I just realized I have my sub goal at the top. We didn't hit it. Guys, why didn't you help me? Why didn't you help me reach my sub goal before I left? No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'll figure that out later. But yeah, I figured I was talking to some people too. I'm like, should I get like a regular chair? Or should I get like a gamer chair? And the gamer chair's a little more expensive, but not really by much. I went to IKEA and chairs are expensive, so I'm thinking, you know what? I'll just get the gamer chair. Is music loud? It feels loud to me. IKEA exists everywhere. I actually like going to IKEA in Japan because they have a lot of the stuff available in English. See, I hope my chair is good because I bought it on Amazon, right? So I couldn't like try it out first. But I mean, I had good reviews and it's pink, so it's gotta be okay. It's gotta be okay. Dude, IKEA in Japan is great. You can get the ice cream for like 50 cents. Actually, what is it in US? Oh my god. Like 25 cents for an ice cream cone? Jesus. The yen right now compared to the US dollar? Wowee. The yen compared to the Canadian dollar isn't as exciting. But I want to see 50 JPY to USD. That's 34 cents. Yeah, I don't know if Home Depot sells food. Is it Home Depot or Lowe's that has food? And by food, I mean they like put a Subway in the entrance. I don't know if a lot of them have that though. I mean, I know the economy in Japan is, well, it's easy for someone who's living in Japan, and it's amazing for someone who's like going to Japan for vacation. But if you're trying to, like, a lot of people I know, like, are earning, they're getting paid in yen for their work, but then they have to pay off like their loans and shit in US dollars, and that is not a good deal. That's not good. You should avoid doing that. But I know for me it's almost the same. I think it's a difference of like 9 cents. Like the Canadian dollar's better by like 9 cents to the yen, but it's not really a lot, honestly. Okay, so have I been to the Pokemon Center yet? The answer is yes and no, because I went once last year, but I haven't been yet this year, like since I came back. See, because, okay, the economy in Japan is basically backwards from the economy that we kind of talk about normally in the West, just because the economy in Japan is, like, stagnant. Like, they don't have inflation. Yo! Oh my god, that was louder than I thought. Anonymous gives me... Okay, I'm gonna let it read it. I hope that went through on the thing. Maybe it didn't, because I don't know how to make the sounds work. It didn't show up in the audio mixer. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. But yes, thank you for $5, Anonymous. It's good to be back. What is that GIF? That GIF is Lum from Urusei Yatsura doing a little dance. She's always been there. I used her to test out the things, actually. Test out my notifications. I don't get to meet Ellen Baker. I guess in a weird way I am her. Don't take that in the weird way, though. Don't take that in the weird way. Or if anything, I guess Ellen Baker's for middle school, I think, which means I'm high school, so I'm like the next step. I'm cooler than her, actually. I can't go to Super Nintendo World. I swear it's in Osaka. That's far away. I'm not making that much money in my job. For those who don't know who Ellen Baker is, don't Google it. Unless your safe search is on. Or unless you want to see weird things. Basically, she's the character from a English textbook in Japan. One of the English textbooks I study from has a character who's the English teacher, and she's, I don't know, probably from America, and she's got like the blonde hair and like the blue or green eyes or whatever. Basically, some people really like her on the internet. Like, really like her. So, you know, beware of that. I forgot to greet everyone individually. It's my duty as a streamer. Hold up. I'm scrolling. Okay, hello Dodo, hello June, hello Pokechar, hello Lorenzo, hello Stream Elements Bot, hello Sleepy Agent, hello Lily, hello... Hello Riser, hello... Okay, we're almost caught there. Hello Volty! I wasn't expecting this many people to show up, man. The gang's all here. Oh, hello Big Red 3000! Thanks for stopping in! No, because I had to scroll farther to find your name. Right, it's not that I didn't want to say hello to you. Oh, MT's here too. Shit, hello MT. I was scrolling really fast because there's a lot of messages. I'm gonna double check everyone else. I think, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good. A. Okay, look at that. Oh my god! Yeah. I'm so sad you can't hear the little automated voice. He said, treat yourself, bestie. Eiley. Thanks, girl queen. But Eiley. I'm trying to do like a stupid hand thing and you can't see it. You can't see my hands. Can't even prove I have hands. I promise I do. There is proof that I have hands. There's so many renders. Go look at my last thumbnails. My hands are in them. Yeah, you guys are attached to anything. Hands are a myth. Dude, actually, I might do a hand cam pretty soon. But we might have to switch back to the old school method of hand cam. I wonder what kind of like setup like professionals use for hand cams. Like, could I buy one of those or make one of those, you know? Because like that might be good to have. So I could do it without, like, just angling my computer. Okay, how many of you guys, like, actually were there for my, like, original 2 candy streams in Japan? Now's your chance to flex if you're an OG. Oh my god, June, you were there? Yeah, Sleepy was there for sure. But yeah, so the way that I set up those, if you remember, I couldn't have my model animated at the same time because I used my laptop webcam and just like folded the screen down far enough that you could like see like maybe like my legs and my hands. And I might do that setup again. I already bought like more candy and shit to make. It's just so much cheaper here. Cause like, we, do you remember the first one we did? We made the nedu, like the weird stuff that you mix up and it turns fluffy, and I absolutely hated it and they were all gross and I had to throw them out. Cause I couldn't eat them. I got another one of those. Just because they called it like for adults. And it's like wine flavored, and that sounds awful, but the packaging is kind of funny. So I got that. And then I got like one of those kits where like you make gummies, but it's like themed around like, you know, like at Japanese festivals when they like have the little things you try to catch goldfish. It's like you're supposed to play the goldfish scooping game with the candy. So we can do that. I just remembered there was something I wanted to buy at Family Mart, but I didn't. I'll have to go back later. I'm actually gonna write that down because I will forget. Y'all know about Family Mart? It's like it's one of the big 3 Japanese convenience stores. You know, convenience stores in Japan are on another level. So there's Family Mart, there's 7-Eleven, and there's Lawson. There's a couple others. There's like Daily Yamazaki. There's New Days if you're at a JR train station. I've seen some other ones, but like there's like the big 3. And everyone has an opinion on which one's the better one. Honestly, I like 7-Eleven more, but Family Mart's closer, so, you know. I end up going there a lot more. I buy my breakfast there every morning. New Days is the best Persona 3 song. I think that's Brand New Days. Okay, I also wanted to say, like, so I know I said, oh, when I'm in Japan, streams will be better because, you know, whatever, you know, better, I'll have a PC and I'll have this and I'll have this. I don't have a PC. We're still streaming this shit on my laptop. I will get a PC someday. And then I need to buy like, maybe, this is a song I fucking hate. Hold up. I forgot we always skip a song and then I hear it and I'm like, no, I'm not fucking listening to this. But yeah, so I need to buy like maybe like a selfie stick or something so I can stream like more IRL Tokyo neighborhoods. Let me know your favorite Tokyo neighborhoods you want to see. This year is a lot different in Tokyo from last year, just because there's a lot more tourists. Last year there was 0 tourists. But this year they're dealing with over tourism. So it's a little different. It's a little more busy most places. But I mean, it's not that big of a problem, honestly. Because I know last year we streamed in Kabukicho, Shinjuku, and we streamed in Akihabara in Electric Town. So, could actually that's where people live. Nah, that's not fun. Honestly, like, as much as I love my neighborhood, I'm not streaming it, I'm not stupid. Enter their homes like Pokemon. You just show up to like Viridian City and like start walking in. I don't think Kabukicho has a prison. That'd be wild if it did. They definitely have like a police office somewhere nearby. Because a lot of illegal things happen there. Okay, so maybe they added a prison for SMT3. I don't know, I know it from the Yakuza game. So I like going there. It's kind of chill. But actually, I want to double check something, because someone on a TikTok said, like, oh, you know, don't trust the, like, Nigerian mafia in Kabukicho. And he was like, I don't think they're there anymore. I'm like, they were there last year. Are they not there anymore? I should go see if they're still there. Yeah, Yakuza 7 added in the police tower because they didn't have the rights to Don Quixote anymore. Although, do they now? Hi, Purple Demon! Wait a minute, that's not the name you used to go by on my stream. Interesting. That's all good. Now it's like only I know who you are. You're good, don't worry. Yeah, because they had Don Quixote and Ishin. It's a business account. You should stream on that account. Oh, better now, okay. Back to Quinn, I see. But nah, dude, like, Don Quixote is a terrifying place. I wonder if I could stream more thoroughly inside of Don Quixote. They'd probably kick me out, actually. I think since the over-tourism started again and how streaming has kind of blown up in popularity during the pandemic, it's like they have a lot of signs up. Most stores in Japan have signs saying like, don't take pictures, don't take pictures. But now there's a lot of signs that say like, don't take pictures, don't live broadcast. So I think they're kind of like annoyed maybe at all the foreigners showing up and like, I mean, Japanese people probably do it too, but like just streaming inside their stores, they're probably not vibing with it. No, Don Quixote is terrifying because even like a local Don Quixote, like not a really like a big one, like the one near me's got to be like probably 7 floors, 6 or 7 floors, and it's big. Like, I'll get lost. I'm like, which way's the escalator? How do I get out of here? So, and it's very like, it's very overwhelming too. Like, personally, I love Don Quixote because it's so overwhelming, but a lot of people don't like it because it's like, you'll hear like 5 different songs at the same time. They'll play like, you'll see like so many colors, so many bright colors, flashing lights all over the whole store. So it's an experience. Hello, Inu. Okay, so like stores in Japan will often be like a big store will be 7 floors for sure. Like Don Quixote, you'll see a lot of tall Don Quixotes. Like in Yakuza, they just show the first floor, but that Don Quixote in real life has a basement and I think 4 floors? It's a smaller donkey. I think just because of its location. There's a lot of like big stores and big malls. Like everything's tall, right? Huh? Yeah, Don Quixote is spelled weird. Have you heard of like Don Quixote? Like I don't know if he was a real person or not. But yeah, they have like, you know. Okay, very close. I believe in Japan they use a J instead of an X for the spelling of Don Quixote. The One Piece. No. But yeah, most people just shorten it and call it donkey. Or donkey in Japanese. Which just sounds like you're talking about an animal. Oh, hit the table, sorry. That's never gonna stop. I'm gonna hit the table. Every table. Okay, so Don Quixote is not a real guy. Alright. I wasn't sure if he was like a real person or not. Or maybe he was and they just like made up the story to make fun of him. Or maybe he was crazy. I don't know. I never even heard of Don Quixote until I was in like university, so he was real to me. So maybe you're delusional. Just like Don Quixote. I don't know why they named the store that. And the mascot is a penguin. Which has nothing to do with the story of Don Quixote, to my understanding. We a little delulu, it's okay. Okay, technically it is cheaper to buy most video games in Japan. But I gotta save my money. Did you see what Sega is doing? Have you been keeping up with the Tokyo Game Show news? Because I haven't. I actually know almost nothing. I only know things about, like, Yakuza. But I know, basically, there is a... Basically, in November, there's the Persona 3 remake coming out. I'm gonna buy that and play that. I'll probably stream a lot of it. Then also in November is Yakuza Gaiden. So Like a Dragon Gaiden. Meaning it's a new Yakuza game, so I'm gonna play that. I can talk about the redub in a second, hold up. And then, cause I got feelings. I got feelings about that. And then in February, they're releasing, Persona, or maybe Persona 3 Reload's coming in February, and Tactica is coming in November. Basically, there's a Persona game and a Yakuza game in November, and there's a Persona and a Yakuza game in, like, February. January, that time period. So Sega said, you know what? Like, I only care about 2 game franchises, okay? And they're both owned by Sega. And Sega said, we're gonna put them all out at once. So... I don't think Sega needs to make a new console. What would be the point? Okay. I don't know. When did they announce the Persona 3 remake? Like, was I streaming? Like, have I talked about this before? I'm not worried about Persona 5 milking until it gets more than Persona 4, which I think is impossible. Okay. I have a lot of feelings about Persona 3 Reload. Or is it Reloaded? I honestly don't know what the game is called. But, okay. So, the first thing I think about is, like, okay. I don't want to say something negative about the Persona 3 Reload cast. I'm not familiar with most of the actors in it, but the ones I am familiar with, I do have a level of respect for. So, and I think all, like, they're not the bad guys, you know? It's not like it's their fault for making money. And like trying to be a part of projects within their industry, you know, that's not a problem. But, with this particular recast, I don't understand why. I would understand if it was like a union non-union thing, but it's a union dub. So there's no reason that the cast would need to refuse. I know a lot of voice acting lately is interesting when it comes to like AI and contracts, but this isn't that issue. This is a union dub. Everything is by the standards of the union. Which also means they have access to the union actors that they're replacing, and they just chose to hire new actors instead. Except, and I haven't verified this, hold up. Something June told me. No, I played Persona because of the voice cast, okay? Persona 3 has one of my favorite voice casts. It matters a lot to me. But I'm gonna look up Persona 3 Reload voice cast. I also have to point out, the Japanese version did not change the voices. The original Persona 3 cast was not asked to reprise their roles, to my understanding, because there's a lot of them that would do it. I do want to talk about Elizabeth. Is there like a website where someone's compiled all the information? This is a long shot, but I'll give it a try. Oh, we know a lot more about the voice cast than I thought we did, actually. I haven't been keeping up with it too much. Ever since I heard that they changed it, I just like stopped paying attention. The Japanese voice cast is also really good though, so if the voiceover is a problem for you, definitely try it with the Japanese voices. Yeah, okay, I got the cast up. So my biggest question is, why did they recast every single cast member except for Elizabeth, who is still played by Tara Platt? Tara Platt also plays Mitsuru, but not in the remake, just in the original. So there's a question that I have. So this is like an intentional choice where they didn't want to change Elizabeth's voice in some capacity. And that's weird. And it's not about the money, because it's the same contract. It's the same like union standard contracts, and most of the actors in here would reprise them. Like, name a role that Liam O'Brien has not reprised. I really can't, honestly. Like, every time, it's like he's always there. Even for things that weren't union, he'd still be there. But yeah, if you look, like, they got, I don't know all these actors, honestly, but like, it's just so strange to me that they would like change all of them. Why does this person not have a thing? Oh, she's only in like 3 other projects. Okay, cool. But wait, did we uncancel Damon Mills? I missed that news. But yeah, trying to think about why they recast everyone is hard for me to do because, okay, we just got recently, well, somewhat recently, Persona 3 Dancing in Moonlight. Okay, sick. So, okay, cool. Good to know. I'm glad I learned that from a BTVA page about Persona 3. But yeah, basically, like, okay, there's an obvious thing that everyone's gonna think of first when they think of who's gonna be in the new Persona 3 game. There's an obvious new problem that didn't exist until a few years ago. However, that's one person. That's one person. So I can't understand why they would recast everyone. Even the recast, because like Persona 3 hasn't had the same exact consistent cast this whole time, right? Even Persona 4 is worse, but you know, like the original voice actor for Ken wasn't in any of like the new stuff. Like I don't even think she was in like the Persona 3, Persona 4 crossover stuff. Like Arena Ultimax and Q, Persona Q. Didn't have the original actor for Ken. Didn't have the original actress for Fuka. Didn't have the original for, I mean, honestly, those are the only two I can think of right off the top of my head. I think the rest stayed really consistent. And that is already like pretty surprising. That's pretty good. Like to change only one more, we're still not doing terribly. But so now I'm just stuck. Like why is it now that they're recasting everyone? And the worst part is everyone they recast is like doing sound alike voices. Like they cast them because they sound similar. Okay, that might not be the reason, but like that's just what it seems like to me. Because when you watch the trailers, it's like, wow, she really is trying to sound like Mitsuru. Like, she really sounds like Mitsuru. So, and the actress who plays Mitsuru is in the game. Like, she played 2 roles originally, they recast her for 1. It's so confusing. So, I mean, that's just the voiceover side of things, and I don't want to sound super petty. Because I want to say, like, honestly, like, I don't want to hate the voice actors because it's not their fault. They're going to do a great job. It's just personally for me, I'm not going to be able to get past it. So, and they did announce Strega as well, which is interesting. I was about to say something that's spoilers for Persona 3. Okay, mild spoilers for Persona 3. They've announced the voice for Makoto Yuki and Pharos, but they have not announced the voice for Ryoji Mochizuki. That's weird to me. Spoilers are over. I kept them very vague on purpose. But like, the voices for I don't know any of these people. It feels awful. I mean, I know Damon Mills. Even then, couldn't name a character he played. I just know him from like Twitter. They recast Ikutsuki. Sorry. I don't know why. Something about just the voiceover performance of Ikutsuki, it just felt right to me. And that voice actor's been active. That voice actor was in Fire Emblem 3 Houses, but not in Persona 5, where he had a character he already played in Persona 5. So that kind of messed with my brain. Okay, I didn't finish Fire Emblem 3 Houses, but I bought it. I like the gameplay, but I just can't follow the story. And it's just not enough to keep me engaged. But I don't know, I like the, what's it called? The tactical RPG? Kind of fun. But I'm not good at the game. I want to play casually. Strega's leader's VA was, is his name Derek Stephen Prince or something like that. You just like him because he played Konishi in Persona 4. June, you can't lie to me. He was cool though. Jesus with a gun. What a concept. But I'm not trying. But I know I'm gonna try to get the game on PC, and I'm gonna hope that someone makes the original voices mod. I always wanted one for Golden and no one made it, just because I miss every time I play Persona 4 or Golden. I miss Teddy. I miss Dave Winberg. He was perfect as Teddy. I mean, Sam Riegel's fine, obviously, but like, you know, I just a stupid little cute Teddy. But yeah, so I'm gonna stop talking about the voices now and talk about the other qualms I have. As a Persona 3 fan, this remake is one of the most disappointing things that Atlus has ever done to me. And that's saying a lot because every time Atlus releases a game, they find a way to disappoint me. So, I thought when people were talking about a Persona 3 remake, it was clearly a rumor. People have made these rumors for years. Persona 3 has been desperate for a definitive edition for years. And I thought, you know what? I miss Chie too. Just so you know, I miss Chie too. Chie's personality changed completely with the new actor, and that's a good thing. Because I think different actors should have different portrayals of characters. And that's why I'm upset with the Persona 3 one, because it's going to sound almost the same. Moving on back to what I was saying before. Hold up. So to say, I miss Chie. But, and I prefer her old personality to her new one. Oops. But yeah, so with Persona 3 having a remake, they had the opportunity to make the definitive edition. They released P3P. I might actually buy that P3P because, like, I don't know, like, sorry, I'm a little distracted. I have a lot of thoughts in my brain. So, P3P, they made it HD. It's a great game. The only problem with P3P, genuinely, is that because it came out for PSP, it was not like high quality. Like, there wasn't like 3D environments. It was like a point and click for most of the menus and the overworld environments and things like that. So that's not as fun, you know? So, and I also don't like some of the changes they made that are like quality of life improvements, like, oh, you can control the NPCs. That's a good thing. I guess they're PCs now if you can control them. Now you can control the party members, right? So they went from NPCs to PCs, and that's good. That's good for sure. But I don't know, I kind of liked the vibe. It was a different game playing the PlayStation 2 versions of Persona 3 because you couldn't control your party members. It was AI. You could give them vague instructions, but you couldn't say exactly which moves to do when. So, I don't know. And I don't like how it's, you know, you can't like get free SP when you go to the base of Tartarus anymore. But that's fine. I love the female route. I love Theodore. I love Shinji. I love Akihiko. A bit less, but you know, they're good. But like, then it comes down to really just the fact that there's no like 3D cutscenes. It's all like visual novel style. The anime cutscenes were turned into just like a slideshow of screenshots with text. So that sucks. So I was thinking, okay, cool, you know, remake, definitive edition, it's fine. It's going to be in the Persona 5 art style, in the Persona 5 engine. They've been working on this since Catherine. I love how this engine looks, the shading, the colors, the design. They're not using that engine, and everyone looks different. And there is no female main character. They cut that out. And they want to make everything like the original game. But I think then they backpedaled on that and said, no, we're including some Fest content, just not like the after story. Like the answer, or maybe some of like the Vision Quest stuff. I don't know if the Vision Quest was in. The Vision Quest is only in portable because Elizabeth and Margaret are there at the same time. So that's a Persona 4 character. And so I do think they might add it for DLC because Atlas loves a good DLC. Atlas loves a bad DLC too, actually. Atlas loves charging like $500 for the bundle, you know? Like all these little things that add up. But like, I'm waiting for Persona 3 Reloaded Golden. You know, that's what I'll buy. Or maybe they'll sell a separate game with the female version. I wouldn't put it past them, honestly, to sell it as a separate game, and then you could buy the bundle or something. And if you buy the bundle, you get like a bonus. Maybe you get the answer as a bonus if you buy the bundle, and then you'll have a definitive edition. But instead of having like female protagonists, that they're gonna add content for hanging out with the male characters who you originally couldn't social link in like Persona 3. If you weren't playing the female protagonist, you couldn't social link the male characters. And then they're also adding backstory for Strega members, which I'm glad about because Strega is a very interesting character group that I feel like they don't really talk about, or like they don't go in depth with as much. A lot is like alluded to or mentioned briefly, but you know, there's a lot more there. Right? So I'm glad they're doing that. But you know what that means? That means they're making a new version of Persona 3 with content you can only get in this version. Meaning now instead of having one definitive edition where everything's put together, we now have 4 different versions of Persona 3. I would say 3 because Persona 3 and Fess is just better than 3 in every way. I don't think there's anything... Like, you could play Fess and not do any of the new content almost, I think. So honestly, like, you can just say Fess was a definitive edition. It was the golden, it was the royal of Persona 3. And then portable means, oh, now there's no definitive edition. And then reload means, oh, now there's like another non-definitive edition. So those are some of my feelings on that. That being said, when the game comes out, like, I will play it, I will stream it. You know, I might complain a little bit, but I will play it. Yeah, my wings are always just floating here. Thanks for noticing. But it's fine. It doesn't make logical sense. But it doesn't need to make logical sense because I'm an anime girl. But it's okay. It's all good. But yeah, I complained about Persona 3 for long enough. I'll find something new to complain about. No, I'm not gonna complain about Andre Richardson, it's not worth it. But I'm trying to think of more things I could complain about. But like in terms of games that are coming out soon that I want to try streaming, yeah, I'm gonna stream when Mario Kart when the new wave comes out. They still haven't given a date for that yet though. How do I feel about Charles Martinet not voicing Mario anymore? That's an interesting question. So, I never considered myself to be like the biggest Mario fan in terms of the franchise. Like, I'll play Mario Kart. I casually will play Mario Party. But Charles Martinet was the original VTuber, and for that I hold a lot of respect to him. Without him, where would I be today, you know? So, it's gonna be weird. And I hate to say it. Sorry, the train went by and used its horn. I'm like, excuse me, I'm in the middle of something. But for, and this is gonna sound maybe like not a good take, but I would be happy if they just reused his original voice over and over for the rest of the franchise. But if they want to do bigger things where they have like actual words that need to be said specifically, I can see why they would need to do like recast. I haven't heard any of the new Mario stuff. I didn't watch the direct. Did they use one actor for all of them again? Or are they like separating the characters to different people? I see you, Riser. I'll have a really good 75th birthday. So, I don't know, to me, as someone who's not really like that invested in the Mario franchise, it's just gonna be weird. When they eventually come out with a new Mario Kart game, I really hope they come out with a new Mario Kart game someday. It's just gonna be weird when Mario passes me and I won't recognize it's like him right away. So I'm gonna be most sad about Waluigi. He's one of my favorite memes. I don't want to see them use an AI of his voice, but like, you know, if you play Super Smash Brothers and you play Jigglypuff, you're hearing Rachel Lillis's voice that she recorded for like Super Smash Melee. And they're just still using it the same way as they always did. And she's still credited in every Smash Brothers game as playing the character, but she's not getting paid anything, and they don't tell her that she's in the game. I don't like that part of it. You just watch the Mario movie on the Internet Archive. That's kind of funny. I love the internet. I could have watched that movie on my flight actually, but I didn't. I watched Back to the Future instead. I mean, people on the internet are always going to be like that. Do you remember when people used to watch the B movie on Pornhub? Am I allowed to say Pornhub on YouTube? On the interesting website with the drum beat, people were uploading like the B movie there a few years ago. You remember that? See, I know it's like a hot take for me to say something like that because normally I'd be kind of against it. But if they pay him for it, I'm gonna get age restricted. Yeah, I am worried about the Internet Archive all the time because things always happen to it. But I don't know, I think they'll survive. As long as they comply to like takedown requests, there's not much people can do. I feel like I just witnessed a murder. Am I allowed to say murder on YouTube? I need to have like a list of words. And like pin it to my wall. Okay, there has to be a legal reason. It'd be pretty easy to make a legal case for shutting down kiwi farms, I think. Okay, I honestly don't know where the Internet Archive sits legally. But yeah, because everything is uploaded by users, it's like YouTube. Like, people upload things they shouldn't to YouTube all the time, right? And it's not YouTube's fault for that necessarily. But they have things in place to prevent upsetting big companies. So I think to be worried about the Internet Archive is to be worried about YouTube, and to be worried about Twitter, and to be worried about TikTok. Dude, on TikTok, I'm just out here watching like full episodes of SpongeBob. They come on my For You page and I'm like, yeah, alright, I'll watch a full episode of SpongeBob right now. I don't think it's piracy to watch SpongeBob on TikTok. Because I didn't upload that, and I also didn't search for it. It came on my For You page, and I watched it. That's what TikTok is meant for. See, I'm not uploading anything. Well, what do you want me to do? Not watch it? It's content on my TikTok feed. I just think TikTok should do something about copyright. Twitter too, because I've definitely seen a few full episodes of SpongeBob on TikTok and Twitter. So, I mean, maybe both of them need to get their shit together. Could never put that shit on YouTube. Okay, guys, we're just gonna sit here in silence so that Volty doesn't miss anything while his phone charges. Is it charged yet? Alright, cool, we're back. That was a pretty good charge, yeah. No, you're all good. You missed absolutely nothing. Hold up. Okay, I'm back. I should have done that during the moment of silence that we had. Ah! Quinn Martin. What is that? SMH. Why does it look like that when I SMH? Like, why is it going like... Like, just... Maybe my head's tilted? Maybe I gotta... Okay. Oh, no, I don't know why I can't do that. I hope it doesn't look that stupid in real life. Nah, but thanks, though. Oh, now what? It's a good question. I was reading the chat. MS Paint drawing stream. I don't think my PC could handle that. My PC, my laptop. I honestly think... I'm worried about making OBS not the active window. Yeah, Quinn, I know it's nice that you give me things, but like... You need money. Don't give me your money. Okay. If you get paid tomorrow, I guess it's okay. I don't know if that's how money works, but okay. We'll go with that. I don't need more skirts, although I am potentially planning an outing to go to Harajuku to buy clothes, or at least look at the clothes. I want to look at the cute clothes. Dude, there's so many cute shoes I want to buy in Japan, but like my size is just, I'm the one size too big. I just need, like, if they have size XL, I can buy shoes. They measure the sizes in like centimeters, but then they'll have like small, medium, large, and I think large is like 24.5 centimeters. And I need like 25 or 25.5 or something like that. Oh, hello, Griffy Whiffy. That's a username to say out loud. Oh my god. I'll just cut my toes off, Cinderella style, and then it'll be fine. Then I'll be cute. Alright, see ya. I'll stream again someday. I gotta figure out actually what I'm gonna be streaming and what schedule I'm gonna be streaming with. But yeah, so my main plan for the streams, I think it might look a little different than it used to. And that's because I want to be able to stream for fun. Because yes, I have fun every time I stream, but a lot of the time, like lately, it was just feeling like I'm streaming because I have to, because it's on my schedule. And I'm streaming because like I have to plan something big for every stream and I have to be like in entertainer mode and things like this, right? So I was thinking, I'll have maybe like one stream a week, probably, and it might change what day it is too based on my work schedule. So I might stream on Saturday nights in an American time zone, in the Eastern Standard Time. But see, I still don't know. It might be a little earlier too, but it really depends on how things go. I'll try some stuff out. And then I'm also gonna do a bunch of streams that might be outside of your time zone. Ooh. Just because I want to be able just to like stream whatever I would be doing anyway. Like if I'm gonna be playing a video game, I might as well just go live, right? Without too much prep into it. Cause like, okay, so you guys are familiar with the game, Yakuza Ishin Kiwami, like the new one. And how I was streaming that and how we never finished it, right? Speaking of which, I don't have that game physically with me, and I don't have a PlayStation right now. But like hypothetically, a game like that, let's say for example, when Gaiden comes out, I'm gonna want to play that game. But when I when I said I was gonna stream it, that meant even if I wanted to play it, like at another time, I couldn't, because then the next part of the stream would be very confusing when I'm like 3 chapters ahead of where we left off, right? So I'm thinking it'll just be a matter of like, if I want to play a game and I want to be live and I want to stream it, I'll just click the go live button. Like my current setup that I'm working on now is to have my gaming and my computer like in the same place, you know? So that way, if I'm playing a game and I want to talk about it while I'm playing it, or if I want to see people, I'll just like go live, like without thinking about it. Time zone wise, that's going to be weird for you guys. Hi Farhan, thank you. Japan is very nice. But yeah, so for the most part, I want to be able to just like stream just for fun, but then I'll still do like at least one thing a week where it'll be like at this time. So like people will be able to, you know, do stuff, and maybe it won't be. Maybe it'll still be like Sunday nights. I don't think it's possible, or Friday nights, because, okay. Phone actually did die, rip. I'm just trying to think of the time zone differences, right? Because I work Monday to Thursday, like a regular job. So on those days, if I come home and want to play games, it's gonna be like 6 p.m. JST, which is 5 a.m.? So 5 a.m. Eastern time. That's even worse in Pacific, because that's 2 a.m. Pacific? So that might be a little awkward. But these are the kind of streams where like, you don't have to feel pressured to see them all, you know? It's just like, if you're bored and I'm bored, then we'll just stream something. So that's my thought process for that. So I'm probably gonna do it whether you guys like it or not, but I thought I'd get your opinion. So all right. But yeah, so yeah, I think, I don't know, this time it's even harder to get used to being in Japan, because, you know, I've moved in Japan twice before. You guys saw the one time. And then the other time was when I obviously moved there initially. And while it took some getting used to initially, it was mostly getting used to like, what brands can I buy? Or like, what restaurants do I go to? Or how do I buy toilet paper? And things like that were a problem for me. But this time, I don't have to worry about that. Because well, that was a joke they've been making this whole time. Extra viewer, let's go. But yeah, so like this time, I don't have to get used to all that stuff because I know where to buy toilet paper and I know what restaurants to eat at. This time it's more of a problem of I have to buy furniture. And I have to like set up, I decided to like apply to rent this place. Like before, when I lived in the share house, it was just I signed up online, I showed up one day, and I was good to go. Or like when I moved into the dorm, it was like I show up and they're like, okay, here's the dorm rules, here's your room, bye, right? And I had a place to live, and those places had beds, and those places had desks, and those places had like Wi-Fi, and those places had like everything you would need. And now I'm here and I'm like, I didn't have a mattress until like 2 days ago. And like I didn't have Wi-Fi for like 2 weeks. And I got this desk recently, I got this stool, I'm getting a chair today. I still don't have a mat to put the chair on, that's a problem. Huh. I didn't think about that. I'll use some cardboard for now. I got lots of cardboard. I'll use the cardboard the chair comes in. But yeah, so this is a bit more difficult because I have to do a lot more setup. You know, like so the chair doesn't damage the floor. I'm renting. I had an air mattress this whole time. Why do you need a chair? That's a really good question. As a human being, I prefer to sit. I have a desk though. No, I'm getting a roller chair, but I don't want it to like scuff up the floor. Otherwise they'll get mad at me and I'm already a foreigner. Get rid of the desk. I just bought it. Now I gotta buy a carpet. You see, there's always something. I am gonna buy a carpet though. I'll buy a PC soon. Okay, I need to buy a monitor first. I'm gonna buy a monitor, then I'll buy a PC. I think the apartment doesn't have carpet. That's not weird. It's hardwood, and the bathroom is like the... What's the word for it where it's like a big sticker you put on the floor? That's what the bathroom is. I only really have 2 rooms in my apartment. It's not wallpaper if it's on the floor. I forget, you call it the name of the material, but I forget what the name of the material is. Floor paper. Yeah, so I don't have any carpet. Although I do want to buy a rug, because I have a really good rug at a store I go to all the time. Oh. It's not my chair. Actually, I do have the same wallpaper that's on the wall is also on the ceiling. So I do have ceiling paper. Let's get paper at the what am I doing with the paper at the dollar store? It's the 100 yen store, is the dollar store. And yes, I live near one, so. What are my thoughts on mint chocolate chip? This is like a heated question, actually. Hold up. I want to say I like it in moderation. Because I like chocolate flavor, but I don't like just like hard chocolate chips. You know? I don't like how I have to stop licking the ice cream just to chew it. That's my least favorite part about it. I'm relatively okay with the mint flavor, but I would never pick it if there was other choices, you know? And that's my opinion on mint chocolate chip ice cream. You guys all know the best ice cream flavor though, right? There's an obvious correct answer. It's not chocolate. It's not... How'd you even think of something like that? Yeah. Y'all already forgot, like, the main inspiration for my whole VTuber, huh? Quinn remembers the point of my whole VTuber. But don't get it from Baskin Robbins because it's not as good. You gotta hear me out, okay? Go to Walmart. Go to Walmart and buy like the great value cotton candy ice cream. That's the best shit. That's what inspired this whole thing. That's why we're here today. Oh, did he? Oh, okay, cotton candy, duh. But on my feed, it showed in the opposite direction. So maybe they sent it at the exact same time. But no, okay. So I remember when you open that tub and there's like the two colors and they mix together in the middle. And that's when I was like, this is the color scheme I want. I want the pink, the purple, and the blue. And here we are today. You gotta try it. Yes, Bing chilling. It's cotton candy VTuber. But the main theming though was the ice cream specifically. I haven't had actual cotton candy in like at least 5 years. But yeah, so I am thinking of things I can stream for next time because I don't have my PlayStation and I don't have a PC and I don't have a monitor. So I have to find a game that's on Switch that doesn't need precise inputs because I will have a lot of delay in the OBS preview. The calculator, I don't have a calculator for Switch. What is Fashion Dreamer? Is that like, it's like a DS game? Oh, I don't know. Hold up. I'm getting my Switch out. Oh my god, guys, have you played the Japanese Kirby puzzle game on Nintendo Switch Online for Super Nintendo? It's called like Kirby no Kira Kira Kizu. It is actually a lot of fun and it's very cute, so I do recommend it. That's what I was playing most recently. I could play Hatsune Miku Picross. I don't know if I can stream Picross after last time. I could teach you guys how to play Mahjong. Who wants to learn how to play Mahjong? Ooh. Who wants to learn how to play Hanafuda? Ooh. I can't stream Genshin Impact for multiple reasons. One of which being I got stuck for 20 minutes during the tutorial on Genshin Impact, so I don't think it's a game I'll be good at. And second is I don't trust myself to play gacha games. I would say go check the Picross stream, but if I was smart, then I made it, like, unlisted. Yeah, I can play the card game with the flowers. I'm assuming that's like Hanafuda Koi Koi. I have Clubhouse games. So I prefer playing Koi Koi and Mahjong in the Yakuza engine, but I can play it on Switch, so. Maybe I could play Animal Crossing? Fire Emblem? Dating sim? Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. That's something I should get into. Pokemon Sword version. Jump Rope Challenge. Dude, I need to buy Gravity Rush though. I don't own that game. I need a game that's for Switch. That's that is okay to play with input lag, because I don't have a monitor. Which means anything I stream has to go through the OBS preview into my eyeballs. So. Like. Here, let me see. Can I look at the prices of games on, like, online without being on the Switch? I'm trying to look it up. Why am I trying to look at the e-store? I should just be looking at, like... Did I say e-store? I'm scared of myself. I feel like in my brain I'm mixing eShop with PlayStation Store. But... I should just be checking Amazon for prices. Jesus, okay. Amazon has video games. Oh, hold up? Prime Appreciation Sale, October 14th and 15th? That's good to know. Maybe that's the Japanese equivalent of Prime Day? So. But like, hypothetically, if I wanted to play a game like Gravity Rush, it did not come up. What? Does it have a different name in Japan? Like, is it like Gravity Rush? Known in Japan as Gravity Days. Okay. This game's on Vita? I do have a Vita. Okay, so if I want to buy Gravity Rush Standard Edition PlayStation 4, or I get the value selection version for like $32.55. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'll make a new wish list on Amazon full of games I want. I can get it used for 82% off. I can get this game for PlayStation 4 for like $12 Canadian. You've already reimbursed it by giving me $20. But if I buy the game now, I don't even have the console. Okay, the real question is how much is a PS5? Where the fuck? I need to stop swearing. Where the heck is the button I'm looking for? There it is. Are you gonna play Mario? What is Mario Wonder? Is that the new Super Mario Brothers game? Is that the new Super Mario Bros game? Okay, yeah. Probably not. It'll be a miracle if I even finish, like, Super Mario Bros. For the Nintendo. Although, honestly, though, I do want to play new Super Mario Bros. I am relatively interested in looking into the Peach game a bit more. I've only seen screenshots, so I'll watch the trailer and see what I think. It's just I'm worried that like it looks like a fun little game that, you know, I would play in a few hours or whatever. But then it's like it's probably going to be like $70. You know? And Luigi's Mansion 2 HD just made me sad. Like, could you at least make Luigi's Mansion 1 HD first? Like, why are we making them in reverse? Why do you have 3, 2, and then maybe 1? Okay, 3DS isn't HD. Hold up. What resolution do you think the 3DS is running in? Because the Switch is like 720. Can I buy a PlayStation 5 on Amazon? That's the real question. Oh my god. PlayStation 5 digital only is $500 in Japan. So that's kind of a lot. There's a lot of shady looking posts on Amazon about it that I don't trust. But yeah, I'm gonna look if I can get it used real quick. Japan doesn't have eBay, but we do have Mercari. So, I will check Mercari. For PlayStation. Why are people searching for PlayStation Vita? Okay. Although if they want to buy one, I can sell one. I did bring a Vita to Japan with me. Okay, this person, it looks like they're selling them used for about $450. Can you emulate PlayStation 5? Okay, so this person's offering, like, it has all the controllers and everything. It has the disc drive, has all the cables, comes with a remote. And they're selling it for like $480 Canadian, approximately. So that's 48,000 yen. You guys have like really high opinions on emulation. Like, I don't think you can emulate Can you emulate PlayStation 5 even with a good PC? Like, has the emulator been released? Like, have people already, like, figured that out? I mean, it might be similar to PlayStation 4, actually, if it's fully backwards compatible. Might just be a beefed up PS4. Okay, they don't even have the PlayStation 3 emulator, exactly. Okay. So now I know I need like $500 to get a PlayStation 5, so that's the new donation goal. If Anonymous gives me $5 every stream, I only have to stream 100 times to get a PlayStation. I never played Jet Set Radio. Maybe I should. But dude, can someone with less than with someone with barely more than 200 subscribers have a successful like donathon though? I feel like that just wouldn't work out. I'll probably just make a goal. I'll change that goal up there and make it more relevant. Dude, Pokechar has no videos and he's catching up to me. Okay, I didn't expect them to shred the same. This is a very strong opinion. Okay, you had videos. That's what I need. I need videos. I need videos. I have a lot of ideas for videos. I just gotta actually start working on them. Now that I have a microphone, now that I have a place, Maybe I'll start making videos. Maybe I'll actually hire that editor that I keep saying that I will. That'd be cool. There are a few streams I really want highlights for. Okay. I will keep your warning in mind if I ever look into playing alternative shred-based games. Your wisdom is appreciated. I'm trying so hard to not talk about the videos I want to make. Because as soon as you talk about the things you want to do, it's harder to do them. You know? And like, I don't want to like say the things I want to do and then I don't do them and then you're all disappointed. But do you guys watch those weird videos that go way in depth about something that you shouldn't care about? That's the idea. You know? Just looking at his bag I keep hitting. Yeah, the problem is now I have like 4 different lists in 4 different places and I haven't like put them all together. But I should buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It's been a while since I bought Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I gotta see what the newest sets in Japan are. Japan has better Yu-Gi-Oh sets, I think. Like, they have more foil types that are common. Dude, if I got, like, a camera that I could wear, like, I didn't have to hold it. Dude, I would just stream going to Book Off and looking through all the, like, 30 yen cards. I should play Duel Links. Dude, the new Duel Links World comes out like tomorrow or something. Sorry, comes out tomorrow or something. Is that better? I'm still not sure what I'm doing wrong in pronouncing the word tomorrow. But now people are pointing out to me IRL. I'm like, stop. I start communicating with Americans on a regular basis and they're like, why'd you say tomorrow like that? Dude, I miss my 3DS. I miss my 3DS. I wanted to bring it to Japan, but honestly, the day I was packing, like, okay, like a few hours before I was going to the airport, I couldn't find it anywhere. And then as soon as I leave, then my family's like, oh, I found it. So, I'll see it next year. What do you mean 10% sillier? But yeah, either way, I'm thinking I want to get my 3DS so I can try to get street passes. I literally paid for the Mario clock on 3DS. So I should have it. But yeah, like, I feel like it's hard to get street passes these days because no one really uses the 3DS anymore. But I feel like if you take a 3DS to like Akihabara, you're bound to get at least like 3 street passes. And I gotta complete my puzzles. I've been working on those puzzles since like 2014. I've been working on these puzzles since 2014. That's like 90. Oh my god. I gotta complete those puzzles. Doesn't matter how long I've been working on them. See, I beat MiiQuest so many times, but the puzzle pieces, those can be hard to come by. Every now and then I would find a me that would have like a new puzzle I'd never even heard of before, and I'm like, oh my god. I haven't even finished most of them already. See, I bought my 3DS used, so I never had the AR cards. I mean, I could have just probably looked them up on my phone, but I never did. I should like actually get, I mean, I feel so stupid not having my 3DS, but I can't buy a new one because one of my Street Pass on it. Even though my 3DS doesn't even work. Like, you gotta press the A button so hard, and sometimes it just doesn't work. I think the L button's broken too. So you can't even play Pokemon with the alternate control scheme because the alternate control scheme switches A for L. Dude, if they got Rainbow Road in Wave 6, I'm honestly, that's all I need. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted this whole time. Did they say it was coming out for the holiday? So we gotta wait like months? I don't know if you're kidding, Volty, but I really hope you're not, because that would be like some sick interior design. Oh, did they leak the courses? Or did they just actually post them officially? I'ma look. Ah. Stepping on a paper bag. Yeah, so they leaked it from previous data mines. I thought they only knew which like which game it came from. Aw. Well, it's a good idea at the very least, Volty. I think you should keep that in your back pocket if you ever need a doorstop. Okay, Quinn, I'll see you later. Get good sleep. Get good sleep, get good work. You too, Purple Demon. Have a good night. Okay, if the final course is a Wii one, like, we all know the final course is going to be a Rainbow Road, so... So that'll be good then. Okay, like hypothetically I could stream Mario Kart without a monitor. But I mean, I used to. It was just awful. Dude, I would have been so happy if they just had all the Rainbow Roads, but I guess it's too late. I'm a big fan of actually, I would love to see a remake of Game Boy Advance Rainbow Road. That's a pretty cool Rainbow Road, I think. I used to love the version in CTGP, Custom Tracks for Wii, but then they changed it to a different one. I didn't like it as much. Okay, but when's the next game gonna be? When's the next game gonna be? I thought they were gonna make... I was so excited for them to make Mario Kart for Switch. I kept telling myself, I'm like, you know what? I bought the Wii U. Well, I didn't buy the Wii U. But I wanted a Wii U because the only game I wanted for it was Mario Kart. And then when the Switch came out, I'm like, okay, well, you know, when they make the new Mario Kart, I'll probably buy it then. And they never did. They never did. So I didn't even buy Mario Kart for Switch until they had DLC, because I'm like, I can play all these tracks. I can play the same game almost on my Wii U with free online. So why would I buy the Switch and the Mario Kart just to play the same shit, but I gotta pay to play online too? And that was pretty dumb. But Okay, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I swear, only has like three major differences now. One of them is DLC. They added new DLC. If you don't count the DLC and you look at the base game, the only difference is they patched out fire hopping, so there's less technique, I guess. And what else did they added the second item slot. And honestly, that second item slot was my main motivator to get it aside from that. You know what game I want to play? I want to play the Hatsune Miku rhythm boxing. It's like Wii Fit, but with Hatsune Miku and only one minigame. You didn't see the Hatsune Miku rhythm boxing game? I swear it was in the Direct. It looks the same as like when they announced that Fist of the North Star one, but this time it's Miku. So it's probably better, actually. You can play the Miku songs. Oh, I thought you would have seen the Direct. I mean, yeah, you could watch it afterwards, though. Like, I read the highlights on Twitter afterwards. Because I was sleeping. I went to bed early that day, I think, and it was like, oh no, I missed the thing. Next time there's like a Direct, maybe I'll stream it, but I feel like my opinions aren't gonna be... They're not gonna be as good as like other streamers, you know? Other streamers will have opinions on things that are good, or they'll be excited for things. I'm gonna be like, wow, it's another Mario. Or like, oh cool, they got some indie games I'm not gonna play, you know? Like, I feel kind of bad. Like trying desperately to make commentary. I should have streamed the RGG Direct. All Yakuza games. You know, I still haven't like fully watched most of that stuff. I'm just worried that I wouldn't have an opinion. But I'm sure it wouldn't be that big of a problem though. I'd find a way to make it work out. I do want to try doing like reaction stuff, but it's like I still can't stream and watch videos at the same time. So maybe that'll change. And why do I feel like you probably can't do that as easily on YouTube? Like, can you stream YouTube videos on YouTube? That sounds weird. But like, you know the streams where like people just go on and they're like watching videos and reacting to it live, and it's like a watch along by watching a YouTube video? Like, can you do that on YouTube? I only see people doing it on Twitch. Now that I have good Wi-Fi, I could theoretically do that on Twitch. But like, I'd like to keep as much on YouTube as possible. Just so everything all stays in one place. I'm gonna Google it. Can I stream YouTube videos on YouTube? I'm not getting good results for that search. But I don't know. A lot has changed, I think, in the month or so I was gone. So, like 2 months basically. Late. Bro, you're almost free. Unless you go to college, then you're not free. No, something about finishing school is very freeing. So you're almost free. I need like one of those cozy assets that people use in chatting streams, you know? I mean, it all depends on what you go to college for. Like, I'm working in a Japanese high school right now, and I walk in knowing that every one of these students is smarter than me. Because the kind of stuff they learn in Japanese high school is pretty advanced. Like, because of my specific high school experience, I didn't learn chemistry. I didn't, like, I don't know advanced math. Like, I don't know how to express a logarithmic equation. Like, I barely remember, I don't know how to do long division either. I barely remember, like, the stuff I did learn. So, like, I walk in to this school knowing that these students, like, know more than I do about biology and chemistry and physics and math and, like, what other school subjects are there? I might be on par with things like music or, like, language, like writing in your native language. But the only reason I'm there is because I know more English than they do. And why do I know more English than they do? Because I was born in Toronto, Canada. That's really it. Love to say that I'm here on merit. And maybe to some extent I am because I'm overqualified for this job, but really anyone who has a university degree and speaks English can have the job that I have. It doesn't have to be me. I'm here just because of the circumstances of my birth. It's not the worst thing, but I'm learning how to be better, you know? In a way, that's still merit, I guess. I had to go to university. I had to get a bachelor's degree. June, you should get a bachelor's degree. Then you can leave the country. The funny thing is I got the degree, but I didn't bring it to Japan with me. Like, I physically don't have it in my possession. Maybe that's something I should try to get from home. Okay, define easy program really quickly. Because a lot of the content in the program I still didn't fully understand. Like, it was pretty complex meta-analysis based, but I did a lot of writing as well. Maybe not like, I want to say like every day, but like I definitely had like weekly... We didn't do them as discussion posts though because that wasn't really popular. But I did have to do like write a page every week about the reading we did. And I had to write a lot of like research reports and do a lot of reading. But it was all like science reading, which is a bit different. Science reading and science writing. A lot of the creativity I had to have wasn't necessarily like having an idea or an opinion, but it was like try to find a gap in the existing literature and like write a report about it, like come up with a hypothesis and how you would conduct an experiment and all stuff like that. That being said, all my hard work learning science, and I got a Bachelor of Arts, not a Bachelor of Science. Justice for linguistics majors. Give us the BS, the Bachelor of Science. Anyway, I've been streaming for almost 2 hours, and I am really hungry, because I did not eat anything yet today. Dodo, you're shitting me, right? I used to say they were gonna change it after I graduated as a joke. Bro, what the fuck? Can I get one retroactively? They keep pulling this shit to me too. I took a C level course when it was B level and didn't get my C level for it. I think linguistics is considered a female dominated field, so that might be part of it. So I'm no longer going to tell people that I have a BA, I'm just going to tell them that I have a bachelor's in linguistics. Why does this school keep doing this to me? But yeah, I should probably eat something. Now we're ending the stream on a sad note. Like, what the fuck? Why is it a skill issue? That's a good point, actually. I should order something on Uber because I got some nice fun money. I'm gonna see what's out there first. I'm bad at choosing. I need opinions. Okay, so I can get KFC, I can get McDonald's, I can get Pizza Hut. These are all like international chains. I can get... I don't really want Katsuya. Moss Burger's kind of expensive. Curry's a lot for lunch. Yoshinoya tastes like gravy. They do have the shrimp nuggets at McDonald's right now. They're like the big deal that everyone's trying to talk about more. They're advertising it a lot. Oh, that reminds me! No, there's actually a really cool stream that I want to do. You might have heard in Japan, they made the gamer noodles. I can find a picture online and post it afterwards. But they got the gamer noodles. Basically, they're cup noodles, instant noodles, but they're like gamer themed and they have like caffeine in them. And that seems, it's really weird. But I thought, dude, I'm a streamer, I should eat the gamer noodles. So I did get some of those. So I might stream my reaction to that. And also the shrimp nuggets are like, they're like chicken McNuggets, but instead of like chicken, it's shrimp. That's pretty straightforward, I think. I'm getting addicted to that caffeine. If they ever say they're gonna discontinue the gamer noodles, I'll pick up some extras. It just seems so weird to put caffeine in noodles like that. But they sound like they taste good though. Cause they're like black pepper garlic flavored yakisoba, and that sounds really good. So I'll try those out and let you know on stream. Maybe next week. Don't know what day yet. Not today, because today's Monday. I took the day off because it is my birthday. But normally I would be at work right now. So. But yes, thank you to all of my generous benefactors. Thank you to my new best friend who subscribed 6 days ago. And I will see you eventually. Hopefully next week I think is doable, you know? Yeah, sorry guys, it is Sunday. R.I.P. But yeah. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Mata ne. Bye-bye. Where's my bye-bye? There's my bye-bye. Bye-bye!